Hey guys, welcome back. So in this video, I'm going to be talking about how much debt I paid off in January. So if you're new to the channel, I have 3 forms of debt. I have 2 credit cards and then my student loans. So I'm on a journey to pay off all my debt, and I'm going to go over how much progress I made this month. Before we get into that though, make sure you are subscribed. I make videos every week about paying off debt, saving, budgeting, just personal finance in general. So if any of that sounds interesting, go ahead and subscribe. Okay, so for January 2021, this was a little different because I had a little more income than usual. Well, not a little more, actually, like a pretty substantial amount. I brought home an additional $1,000 this month. One from having a stimulus check. So I got my $600 stimulus check at the beginning of the month, and then the remaining $400 I was reimbursed because I bought some office equipment for work, and I didn't realize this because I bought this stuff back in August or something, but I didn't realize that you can get reimbursed for that until the very end of December. So I did all the things I had to do with work, and they reimbursed me for $400, and I got that in January. So because of that, I was able to make a little more progress than usual, and overall I lowered my debt by $2,103.30. So let's get into that. First, let's break everything down and we can talk about student loans first. Absolutely no progress was made on the student loans because I'm not paying them. I have federal student loans, and if you're not aware, you do not have to make any payments on federal student loans now because of everything that's going on, and that is through September. Currently it's through September of 2021. Don't have to make any payments, so I'm probably not going to be making any payments until the end of September 2021, and no payments, and also it's not accruing any interest. And last year I paid off all the interest on my student loans. So if you look at the little graph that's there, unpaid interest is at 0. So when I do start paying, all my money will go towards principal, which is going to be really nice. But I do in total have $34,387.29 in student loan debt. And I'm hoping that some of that will get forgiven. We'll see if that actually really happens, but fingers crossed. Next, we can talk about my Apple credit card. So I have an Apple credit card, and I bought Apple products on it. So everything on there is at 0% interest, which is great, but I'm on a payment plan, so I do have to pay that off, and it's scheduled to be paid off July of this year. But for this month, I paid $371.31 to the Apple credit card, and that lowered my overall balance to $2,069.54. So slowly but surely making progress paying that off. Next, we can get into the one that's most interesting, my Citi credit card. So at the beginning of January, I still owed $2,510.89 to the card, and by the end of January, I now owe $778.90. So my total payments to that card this month were $1,731.99. So I was able to make a lot of progress this month, and primarily because of the stimulus check and being reimbursed from work, because without that I would have only paid $731.99. I typically am able to pay more than that even without a stimulus check and the reimbursement that I got. But January, I had a lot of yearly expenses that I had to pay up front. So I had to put money towards other places that I don't typically have to pay towards. So you can go back and watch my January budget video if you want to see more details about that. But thankfully, because of the stimulus check and the reimbursements, I was still able to make a lot of progress this month. I am so close, you guys. I'm so close to paying it off. I'm almost there. This time, next month, this card will be paid off, and I am so ready for it. I've been paying towards this card for over a year. So I am ready for it. I like to include the interest rate just so that you guys can see the dangers of getting deep into credit card debt. The interest rate for this card is 16.49%, and I was charged $23.62 in interest, which is great compared to what it had been in previous months. Previous months, it was in like the hundreds for just like interest, which is disgusting. Transactions. I did buy something with this card. So I bought a new hard drive. So when I make the videos, I put all the video, like the files, on a hard drive, and I ran out of room on my old hard drive, so I had to buy a new one. And it was $321.74. I chose to put it on the credit card because I like putting things on the credit card that are a higher amount, because that credit card has a 2% cash back. So by buying it on this, I will get, I'll get like $6 back, I think, because 10% of 300, 10% would be $32. Yeah. So 1% is 3.2. Then 2% would be 6.4. Yeah, so I'll get $6.40 back for buying it, which is not a lot, but I don't know. I like to use the cashback offer when I can. So half of that money came from money that I made last month from YouTube, and then the other half came from my actual like checking account. So I didn't go further into debt to get the hard drive. I just paid for it on the credit card. So I just wanted to include that transaction. So I could have made even more progress if I didn't have to buy the hard drive. But despite everything, I am still sitting at $778.90 left on the credit card, which is amazing, because unless like I lose my job or something, I can definitely pay that off next month. So we are super close, super close. So now I made like a chart to show the difference between last month and this month. I'm a visual person, and I like seeing the difference from one month to the next and how things drop. So that's the difference from the Apple credit card. I lowered that, like I said, by $370. The Citi card, that came down by more than $1,700. Student loans stayed the same. But my overall debt last month, I was in debt by $39,339.00. But this month, I'm in debt by $37,235.73. So as a reminder, I lowered my debt by $2,103.30. So I'm really happy with that progress. I'm proud of the progress that I was able to make. Even though this past month I did have to pay for a lot of other things, I also started tithing this month. So that was like 10% that usually would go towards debt, and now it's not going towards debt, but I was still able to make progress, which makes me feel good that I can, tithe and then still accomplish my financial goals. So I'm happy with the progress that I made this month. That's it for this video. Just a quick update to show you guys the progress that I've made on my debt-free journey. Hope you like it. Give it a thumbs up if you did. Leave some comments down below. Share the video if you think anyone else would like this. And I'll see you. Oh, subscribe. Make sure you're subscribed. And then I'll see you in the next one. Bye. Thank you.